This Employer Spotlight video, sponsored by the Office of Career Services and Development, is featuring WebFX. Today, I am joined by Julie Gardner. Julie, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me, Kristen.
Let's jump in, and can you tell me who is WebFX?
Absolutely. So WebFX is a full-service digital marketing agency with our headquarters in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And we help our clients, whether they are a mom and pop shop or even a Fortune 500 company, really from start to finish of building exposure for their brand online. We work with all different industries, so no day is ever truly the same for our employers. Our sweet spot is in small to mid-sized businesses, but like I said, we do have those Fortune 500 companies like Caterpillar Construction or even Annie Ann's Pretzels. We'll do anything from web design and web development to ongoing search engine optimization, content marketing, and social media strategies. So we really are that one-stop shop for everything digital marketing.
So, Julie, what is your role and how long have you been working with WebFX?
Yeah, great question. So my role is a talent acquisition coordinator here at WebFX. I actually started in the fall of 2020 after graduating in the spring of 2020. Fortunately, WebFX reached out to me via LinkedIn and said that they were still hiring even amid COVID. So I applied for a copywriting role. I got hired and was on that team for about a year. After that year, my coach reached out to me and said, "Hey, Julie, we have this opportunity for you on the talent acquisition team, and we think you'd be a really great fit for it. So what do you think?" I took on this role, so I've been in it for almost 3 years now, and it absolutely is a perfect fit. I really enjoy what I get to do, whether it's interviewing, fostering relationships with different college clubs or classrooms or organizations, and just getting people excited about the possibility of working here at WebFX is really what my role is all about.
Thank you for sharing. Can you share what opportunities does WebFX offer for students and recent graduates?
Yeah, so WebFX, I think, is unique in that we primarily hire entry level for all of our roles here. I would say about 95% of the roles we offer are truly entry level. So they're great for students who are fresh out of college looking to dive into that first full-time opportunity. So we're not requiring a bunch of experience from those students. Really, we will train them on all the hard skills necessary to be successful in their roles. As long as they have a good attitude, they're interested in the industry, and they're going to put forth their best effort, we're willing to explore opportunities here with them.
And how do you invest in your employees?
Yeah, I think that's something that is also really unique about WebFX. We have so many different ways that we invest in our employees here. Number one, from day one with our FXers, we invest in their training. Like I said, we hire entry level, so we can train on all those hard skills necessary. We have a 120-day bootcamp training program. 120 days is give or take because it really is self-paced for our new hires, but our new hires are trained by senior team members in their department. So it's not me on talent acquisition, it's not HR that's doing the training. They're getting to learn first from those industry experts. We also provide a ton of continued learning opportunities here through our FX Learns program. You might be able to see behind me a library. So we have thousands of resources, including this library, online audiobook accounts, and different online courses and certifications that we can take to really level up our knowledge and maintain that level of expertise for our internal team members and our clients. So there is something for everyone, no matter what department they're in, even for personal professional development. The cool thing about the FX Learns program is that it's incentivized. So, hey, if I read a book or take a certification, I can rack up points and cash those in for FX swag, a brand new phone, or even a week-long trip. I'll say too, we love to invest in community here at WebFX. Not all of our new hires are from the Harrisburg area, so like for me, I came from 3 hours away. So I really did not know much about the Harrisburg area. But WebFX has built out FX communities, which are these small clubs that I've been able to participate in. We have a book club, a crafting club, a foodies group that tries restaurants around the area. We do board game nights here. Just last night, I ran the Harrisburg Mile with 64 other FXers here. So yeah, tons of great ways that we invest.
That's wonderful. What does the future of WebFX look like?
Yeah, so we are definitely all about the future, and we're always aware of trends in this industry. I would say that's one of our biggest challenges in internet marketing is that there are always new trends out there. But we've really been able to be a trendsetter in a lot of ways. Right now, we're working towards our second BHAG, or Big Hairy Audacious Goal, as we like
Mhm.
to call it. This is a company-wide goal that every single person is working towards together. Currently, we're trying to go for 10,000 services with our clients by 2025, which we'll achieve through launching new projects, taking on new clients, continuing active services with our clients, and even bringing on new team members. We're at about 8,000 right now, so we've made some really great progress. If we hit the 10,000 by 2025, we're celebrating by going on a company-wide trip to Mexico, which I'm really looking forward to. Um, Besides that, I mentioned earlier our headquarters are here in Harrisburg, but we have expanded to Lancaster, PA, York, PA. We have offices in Florida, one in Guatemala, one in South Africa, and we have a presence in 19 different countries across the globe. So we're hoping to continue that expansion. We're also on our journey to becoming a publicly offered company by 2030. So those are some really great things that we're looking forward to.
Wonderful. What advice would you have for new graduates that are looking to enter this industry and field?
Yeah, I'll keep this one a little shorter, but it's always to be curious. Like I said before, we really do value ongoing learning here. So if you continue that learning even after you graduate, that is just invaluable. So always be curious no matter what industry you're going into.
And what advice would you have for students of how they can set themselves apart from their peers?
Yeah, so kind of tying into my last answer, just definitely by digging into resources to further your professional development and knowledge about the industry you want to enter. A great way to do that is by gaining different certifications, especially through LinkedIn Learning. They offer a ton of free resources for students, and those are great things that you can add to your resume. For digital marketing in particular, getting certifications related to Google, like Google Ads or Google Analytics, can really help set you apart too. It's not something that's required to work here, but it shows that you have that curiosity and industry knowledge.
Can you share a little bit about WebFX University? So, whenever you have, students that can come and take a sneak peek of the
Yeah.
company, I have been out to one of those days, to your campus there, a beautiful campus on Front Street in Harrisburg. Can you talk a little bit about what those are and when they take place?
Yeah, that is one of my favorite events that we put on here, and I've been fortunate enough to kind of take the reins on that in the past year. So we host our WebFXU event every spring and fall, typically either in March or October. I think this year we're set for October 17th. So keep that date in mind if you are interested. But WebFXU just provides a ton of opportunity to learn more about the industry and what it is we do specifically here at WebFX. It's a free open house event, so you can come spend, your afternoon here at our headquarters. And students can enter into 2 breakout sessions at WebFXU, whatever departments they're interested in. They really get to shadow those industry experts and the people who are in those roles themselves. So they can, ask questions that I might not be able to answer for them, and really just dig into those details. We also have an opportunity at WebFXU to network with me and the rest of the talent acquisition team. We've done resume reviews, which is another great way to, boost that professional development. And then also at the end of every WebFXU day, we invite our president and co-founder, Bill Craig, to do a little info Q&A session with the students there. His story is just incredible because he started WebFX from his college dorm room just down the road in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. So just to see, how he has built the company from one person to well over 600 team members is really incredible to hear.
And as we finish up, Julie, is there anything else that you want students to know about WebFX?
Yeah, so I'll say that, currently we're actively hiring recent grads, upcoming December 2024 grads, and May 2025 graduates for full-time post-grad opportunities. All of those are available on our website. It's pretty easy to find, webfx.com/careers. But we'll hire, up to a year in advance of graduation for those full-time roles. So if students are currently about to go into their senior year and they want to get a head start on finding a career, they're welcome to apply to us today. If they go through the interview process and end up getting hired, we'll hold that position for them until after graduation. So it's a nice, relief as they go into their senior year that they have that full-time opportunity awaiting them. I want to touch on the interview process a little bit too. I know a lot of people may look at our interview process and think that it's intimidating, but really we have a multiple step interview process here because we're trying to find that best role for students. We want to make sure we find the role that fills their cup at the end of the day, that's going to, just bring them joy and that will align best with their interests. We consider our candidates for general opportunities here. So even if they're interested in multiple roles, we're willing to have those different conversations with them.
Thank you for your time today, Julie. I appreciate you sharing all of this information about WebFX.
Yeah, thank you so much as well, Kristen, for reaching out to us. And we're excited to, hopefully hire some more Central Penn grads in the upcoming future.